So, as it turns out, I'm leaving actually tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, it's probably already tomorrow. But yeah, I want to continue the conversation of the hyperfixations that I've had. And the first time I tried to record this video, like late at night, I realized that I realized that OBS has not picked up on my mic volume. So more or less I had like 6 minutes plus worth of like the image of Sionji being here, being cute and all that. Um, but I think hyper. I tend to my anyone that's known me for like a length of time, or lengths of time, or a long period of time, however you conceptualize that, however you put that into words, mind you, would realize that my hyperfixations tend to vary, especially within the anime, visual novel, JRPG, media that I consume that isn't like Japanese based. It changes with a flip of a dime, and it's a beautiful thing. And I think the whole point of like my video last night was just to sort of showcase in the minute and 30 seconds that I had it, that well, that's very much just me in a nutshell. Very unapologetically loving whatever I love. Even, dare I say, something as, in the anime sphere, as controversial as School Days, of all things. But I didn't let that stop me from making videos about it. Oh yeah, another thing I'm gonna point out is like I'm gonna eventually make a more or less like a upload of a react, or either upload or a stream of like me reacting to the death battle of Ash Ketchum versus Yugimoto in the death battle. As some of you may know, like some parts of my videos are very Yu-Gi-Oh centric. It's kind of clear where I stand. I'm more of a Yu-Gi guy than a Pokemon guy. And I think there is a clear bias of who I want to win, but it's like if it goes the other way, I'm not gonna be mad at the Death Battle team, because if they find another way that isn't that way, there's probably a reason behind it. So, who do I think I would win that fight? If you're really just asking me, unless somehow Death Battle team finds an answer for that, I'm currently gonna lean towards Yugi or the Pharaoh. Like I really don't see how Ash Ketchum, based on what I know of Ash Ketchum, really has anything to rival the Egyptian god cards. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't in like the final season of like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, like not season 0, but like didn't the Pharaoh or attempt to use all the god cards to make like I forget what it's called, but like it's the fusion of 3 god cards just to take on Zork. It's like, lore wise, that's pretty busted. And never mind that. And then if the Death Battle team is using all basically composite like Yugi and Pharaoh, like never mind dual monsters, the dude like Yugimoto / the Pharaoh can outright change the rules of the game while the Shadow game is formed. I cannot see a conceivable way where Ash can convincingly beat him, unless he has a power that I'm not aware of that can rewrite the rules and be like, oh, you got BS powers, so do I counteract your BS powers, which Ash has been known to do within the Pokemon verse, because the Pokemon anime and the game logic verse is a little bit different. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, that's another thing. I also like the death battles. I've reacted towards the Joker versus Johto fight back with my girlfriend Tessa's reacting with me. I'm gonna see if I can get her to come join me for the Ash versus Yugi fight. I don't know if there's time for that, but we'll see how that pans out. So yeah, eventually when I come back, the Kotonoha video will be forthcoming at some point. I will make sure that it takes some kind of form. Death battle reactions coming up, and who knows what my content will go on for the rest of this year and next year, because next year it's obviously going to be different from just the Persona games or like covering them. Like, prepare to see a perhaps slight shift of my content moving forward. Alright, that's about all. See ya. Beyond Dirty Demon.